Hello and welcome back to the channel. This is Jay. How are you doing? Hope everybody's doing well. I'm here to plan for the week of August 24th through the 30th. The month is gone. I don't know where the month went. I don't know what I accomplished that I wanted to do that was fun. But I don't think I did much fun stuff. I had a good month, but it just didn't seem like my summer month. I mean, it was hot. I didn't get a chance to be outside as much as I want to, but everything's going good. Everyone's in good health. Everyone's safe so far, and I guess and I'm thankful for that. So let's get to planning. Let's get to a planning and a brief little story. Planning and a brief little story. Okay, first. This week, I'm going to do a spread about dogs. I'm in a group called Planner Girls, and the theme for this week is dogs. And I love dogs. I have 4 dogs. I have a baby Yorkie, Grace. I have 3 Lhasa Apsos. I have Grizzy, Roxy, and Daisy. Daisy's the baby. So I love my dogs. So my dogs are my babies. And so this is all about dog. This week's spread is all about dog. So this is all about dogs. And I'm using Crafter Square puffy stickers all about dogs this week. So let me make sure. So, what's been happening, as I usually do, I have a conversation with friends. So, my one friend was telling me, so she said, hey, Jay, got to take my daughter in. She's going to have her, got to have her tonsils removed. She's having quite a bit of infection. She has to have her tonsils removed. And I go, oh my goodness, I'm really sorry to hear that. So she goes, yeah, and I'm really kind of worried about going into the hospital. And I'm going to be using some of these stickers too, because this wrong one has dogs in it. So she said, so I, got to take her in and do that. And I said, oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. So she had related about how when she went to get her tonsils taken out, and what a horrible time it was. And so I started remembering when I got my tonsils taken out. I think I want to put Yorkie there, because it's all about dogs. So I started remembering about when I got my tonsils taken out, and I had gotten, I hate when I put the stickers down and then I have to take them back up and then they mess up my page. But anyway, so I had gotten I went to get my tonsils taken out, and so I get my tonsils taken out, and my mom, takes me there. So they start to, put me on the table and get to remove my tonsils and stuff. So what happened was, doing the procedure, because this is me, do you think I'm going to go to the hospital, get my tonsils taken out, and nothing's going to happen? No. So I go, and they started the operation, and the doctor tells me to, start counting. Count from 100 backwards or something like that, if I recall. So I'm counting. And the next thing I know, I'm out, I guess. So they start and to get themselves going with what they do. And what they do is they put all their instruments on your chest and stuff. So there you go. Out is a lot. Out, and their instruments are on your chest. I want this right there. Love my paws, love my dogs. So the instrument is on your chest. They lay everything out on a tray that's kind of propped up on your chest, which most people would not know that, because most people are asleep. But then there's me, who, when they start to do all that stuff, I want to put some houses on here. When they start to do all that, I wake up. So I wake up in the middle of when they're getting ready to get started. And so I'm trying to sit up and knock and of course, trying to sit up, you knock everything over and everything like that. So the doctor's going, get the mom, because she has to sign another paper so they can knock me back out again, right? And, little did I know that I had such a tolerance to that stuff that I would wake up. So they go, get the mom, she's waking up. And the nurse is like, lay back down, be still. And I'm thinking, oh no, this is not right. So I guess they get my mom. The next thing I know, the anesthesiologist is sticking me again with some stuff, and they're, kind of strapping me back down this time. So this time they're strapping me back down. They're not, they're not taking any chances with me trying to get back up there. This is the neighborhood, walk your dog. So they're not taking any chances with me to get back up. So there I am, all out again. So it's time to wake me back up. And usually back then, I don't think they didn't keep you in the hospital. They just, let you go back home. They keep you there for a few hours. And then you get to go back home, and rest yourself up at your house. So my mom gets me and we go back home and everything. And I'm like, whew. So she says they told her she's supposed to give me some soft food and stuff, soft food. But, of course, at my house, my mom has no soft food for me. So she gets me home and she says, I have to go to the store and get something for you to be able to eat. And get you some ice cream and some soft food and stuff like that. So I'm thinking, that's good. So while she's going to the store, and they tell you not to eat anything hard or anything like that. You got to eat soft stuff. But, this is me you're talking about, right? So I, not feeling too good, I creep myself on downstairs. I like this little dog, but he's too big and he doesn't fit. I like him, but he doesn't fit. And my spread's kind of done right now, but I'm going to finish telling you the story. So I creep downstairs. I get the bacon, right? So she left some bacon and stuff on the, she left some bacon and everything on the stove, covered up. Because back then your parents would leave some food on the stove covered up. So some bacon there and some fried apples. Because I love a good fried apples. My mom always made fried apples for us. I wish she could go there, but then I'd have no place to write. Or I could put him there. He's nice too. They're puffy. Or him. So I get I go down, I see the bacon. I go down and I see the bacon. And I see the bacon, right? And so I get the bacon. And I eat a little bit of the fried apples. So it hurts going down my throat because, they operated on it just a few hours before. Just a few hours before they had operated on it, right? Oh, you can't pull those guys up either, can you? So if you get them in the wrong place, they can't come up. He's going to need a little this. So they operated on me just a few hours before. And so I'm like, oh man, this is not going to go well. So I eat the apples, and they were kind of soft going down because they were fried, but not too good. So I'm kind of, I'm sitting here talking to you guys, and I'm rubbing my throat like I can still feel it. So then I'm like, okay, what I'll do is I'll just taste a little bit of this bacon and see how it goes. So I eat the bacon. Bacon's hard and crunchy, going down your throat. Not a good thing. I wonder if this was he might not even stick up there. but I want him there. So I'm eating the bacon. I'm going to have to hold it down for a bit. So I'm eating the bacon, and it's going down, and it's like, oh, it's really hard going down, but it's delicious. The bacon is delicious. My throat all of a sudden is really, really hurting, and everything like that. It's just really hurting. But I eat the whole plate of bacon and half the plate of apples. And I go back upstairs, because my mom's going to be coming back. And I'm feeling really terrible. Like I want to throw up the bacon, but I can't, right? I can't. I got to keep that bacon down. And so, because I'm hungry. So my mom gets back. And I didn't know she was going to make herself a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich and stuff. So she comes back and she comes up and she gives me some ice cream and stuff. And so she's giving me the ice cream, but I can't eat the ice cream because my throat is like burning. It's like burning. So the next thing I know, I'm all sick and I gotta throw up. So my mom's going, oh my goodness, something's happening. I'm going to have to call the doctor. And I go, no. I'm like, no. She's like, I got to call the doctor. You shouldn't be throwing up or something. Maybe it's that extra anesthesia that they gave you. And I'm thinking, no. And she goes, don't worry about it. I'm going to call the doctor. And I'm thinking to myself, hope she don't actually call nobody, because I don't really need her to call anybody and everything like that. So she's going to call the doctor. In the meantime, I have to go to the bathroom and throw all that stuff up because I hadn't eaten in a while, had the anesthesia and stuff like that. So who comes upstairs, sees me in the bathroom throwing things up, throwing it up. And plus, throwing up actually makes my throat bleed and stuff like that. But these are the old moms back in the day. So she sees me throwing up, and she looks in there. She goes, oh my God, what are you throwing up? And she sees me throwing up, and she goes, is that apples and bacon? Move. I'm throwing up. She goes, move. I remember this so clearly. She goes, move. So she goes, were you supposed to be down there eating that bacon and eating those apples on your throat? She goes, I'm not going to call the doctor, nothing. You're going to suffer through this because you weren't supposed to be eating bacon or anything like that. Now you're not even going to get no Jell-O and no ice cream. And I'm thinking, that's the last thing I want is some Jell-O and ice cream. And she goes, and when you feel better, I'm going to beat your butt because you know you weren't supposed to do it. My mom was always threatening to beat our butts and stuff like that. That was her thing. She was like, I'm going to beat your butt because of this. And I'm going to beat your butt because of that. And I'm going to beat your butt because of this. We got a few beatings as a kid. But I think if she would have actually beat our butt as much as she was supposed to, we wouldn't have made it to adulthood. So weeks later, I get better. I get better from my tonsils. And true to her word, she beats my butt for disobeying and eating the bacon because she wanted, but she beat my butt because she couldn't have her bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich because that's what she was saying while she beat me. She wasn't saying nothing about how bad it was on my throat, how the reason why I took my throat so much longer to get better because I ate that bacon. She was saying she didn't get a chance to have her bacon and lettuce and tomato sandwich, and how she was thinking about that sandwich the whole time we were at the hospital and I was getting operated on. What kind of thing is that, folks? What kind of thing is that? But anyway, this is my spread for the week. It's all about dogs. Just wanted to share that story with you because my friend's daughter is going to have her tonsils done. And it just reminded me of that story, and I thought I'd share. I mean, it's kind of funny, but moms back then, they didn't forget. Like I forget. I remember my daughters growing up, I forget, but moms didn't forget. So if you like this spread, give me a thumbs up. If you like what I'm doing on my channel, give me a thumbs up. If you want to come back and see what I'm doing on the channel, subscribe. My next video will be about, I'm making these, let me show you one. I'm making these fringes, and they're danglies. You can hang them on your books, you can hang them on your purse, you can hang them on your planner. So I'm making some for a friend for her birthday, and I'm making some for a group of people that we were exchanging danglies. This is my first time making danglies, so I'm going to try to make them on camera so you can see. But I think everybody knows how to make them, but if you don't, I'm going to be putting up a video to show you how. Isn't this one pretty? Look at it. Isn't it pretty? It's so nice. It has a nice bow, and I made the tassels. So I'll show you how I did all that in my next video. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye, everyone.